having fun with the seal right there. So this is what happened when you don't put tape when you installing your window. I didn't know, it was the first time I was doing it, so I didn't put any tape because I'm absolutely rubbish at doing seals. I am now taking it all off, all the surplus. There you go, I've just done all that, and I've taken all that, and now I'm just going to clean the glass and remove all this, and then I'll be able to at least paint for now. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to put, because they are new sleepers, so they're still moving, still cracking, but I was thinking probably tiles, like a either black or like a plum color. I thought it would be quite nice, like a roof tiles, flat tiles, but we'll see. For now I'm just doing little bits, bit by bit, slowly, and there you go, that's where we are now. I knew I was not going to be happy with this roof. So what's happening is, here, because I put a bigger overhang at the front, at the back here what's going on is this is not long enough. It means long enough for the water not to go in the pond, but not long enough to protect the sleepers. So what's happening is when it rains, it falls obviously here, falls here, bounce back and splashes on the sleepers at the back. And of course I want to protect the back on the sleepers, sorry, as much as I can. So what I've decided to do is extend the roof. What is happening as well, if you remember, let me go on the other side where the chicken house is. On the chicken roof, what I've used is this hard-ish corrugated plastic roof, and they are quite strong. They're still flexible but quite strong, so they don't bend if there is water going on it. Here I've used something completely different. If you remember, I chose the opaque, is that the right word, plastic roof here, still corrugated, smaller corrugation there, but what is happening is, because they are soft, I'm gonna get drenched if I do it, that is now bowing slightly. So as I am extending the roof, what I'm going to do is put another two battens like that in the middle there, and that on every single row, and obviously extend here the timbers until here, so then the roof will be coming until here. Here on the floor I will be covering with stones, so, and slightly on the slope, so when it goes away from the sleepers. So there you go, this is where I am. Also what I want to do is, do you remember here I've got the two, oops, got a splinter there. Here I've got double, I don't know how you call it, double support, let's call it support. Double support, at the front I've got double support, in the middle I've got one support. What I want to do is put an extra support here right in the middle, and same thing here right in the middle. And here we go with the painting again. So I'm just preparing the battens, painted the interior here, which is 2.40 meters, and I'm starting to paint as well the support for the back. Yeah, still haven't cut the wood, still haven't split the wood. Need to do it, but not right now. So there you go, so painting that, just waiting for it to dry, and then I'm going to install it. Somebody is watching me. He's not happy, bless him. I'm coming. there was some water. No, not gonna feed you again. I'm working on your pond. Right, this is where we are. So I've only done half of the roof until there. So that bit, I'm just painting the other buttons. But I'm gonna make a start on here. So here was the main beam, and I've added an extra 2 in the middle. So I was giving more support. It will help for the corrugated sheet not to bow, and for the water to completely run nicely. So next job is to, you can see here, basically this is where they're going to be positioned. So they will be here. I'm gonna fix it from the top of the roof, only the front. Obviously I'm too short to reach the middle, but the front and the back, and add those extra corrugated sheet at the back so the roof is extended. So let's do that. Now that I've made the holes and everything ready for the brackets over there, I've got to place the brackets, or at least make the holes into that big board. So this side and then this side, and I've got to pre-drill them with a very thin drill, so when I put it on, when I drill the screw through it, the wood won't split. So here we go. Right, and I do that on the 4 of them. Because I'm on my own, to put that long beam, it was pretty hard, so, but it's all done. So the middle beam is done now, and now I've got to install the other middle beam here. The reason why it was so hard, I think this time, is because the beams here, the buttons here, start bending slightly because of the weight, because they're only small buttons, aren't they? So this time it was a matter of pushing this right and holding it very high to be able to then drill through, and through the pre-drill holes that I made with the help of the brackets. So let's do the other one. All done. So middle support here is done. That one was already in place. Middle support here, done. Yay! Yesterday was a really bad day. It's the first time I lose a fish. Unfortunately, it's the Matsukawa bake, the black and gold one. Feel gutted, really. I mean, losing a fish is never pleasant, but I think it was an attack by a fox, and I found what the dogs found her, really. Her body was intact, but her head was missing. Gutted, really. So until I can enclose the pond completely for the winter, I've decided to put the nets back on. Probably you can see that without the brakes. So I just put some screws everywhere on the sleepers and just fix the net. It's never easy, is it? I didn't realize how big she was, how big she had become. I bought her in April and she was 30 centimeters. Some of you will probably remember when I got her at the New Forest Koi. And she was 44 centimeters, 43 centimeters, sorry. So she had gained 30 centimeters in May, June, July, August, 4 months. She was massive underneath. You know, she had got really big. She was really pretty in my eyes anyway. The dynamic of the pond has completely changed. They are spooked very quickly. It was definitely a fox. We've got no minks, no minks and no otters around. I'm gutted, really. So I'm just spending time near the pond with a net on, feeding them. Right, I'm just going to put a few clips of her. She was a really good example of a Matsukawa bake.
Um, a lot of them are very dark or glimmering, but none of them I've seen around where with that defined marking on the head. So big blow, not nice. I'm just going to put a few clips around. Thanks for watching.